Namaste, dear yogis and yoginis. Welcome to I think it's the 6th week of lockdown. Hope you're still fine and happy and healthy and positive, enjoying the sun and managing your home office stuff and kids and all the things that you normally not have at home. Anyway, so I thought about let's do today some all-rounder, some fitness, because maybe you don't have the opportunity to do as much sports that you normally do and you sit a little bit more. So let's do an all-rounder for the whole body. Okay, good. Come into an upright sitting position. Bring your hands in front of your heart, thumbs touching your chest. You can close your eyes or gaze down to the floor. Take a deep breath, inhale and exhale. Let roots grow. With every further exhalation, ground yourself. Let the roots grow deeper and wider. And gently sway forth and back and center. And in your middle, in the center, lift your spine. The crown of your head grows upwards, connecting with the sky above you. You can imagine exhaling a ray of light from your heart through the crown of your head into the center of the universe. Feel your breath. Imagine a smile in your face. The face gets soft. Relax your belly. Arrive in your time and space. We start this session with 3 times Om. If you don't want to chant along, you just exhale as long as I sing. It's a breathing exercise as well. Take a deep breath for 3 times Om. Release your hands, nod your head slightly, relax your neck, and gently tilt your head from side to side. Slowly open your eyes and bring your gaze outwards again. Your awareness outside again. And then from here, center, roll up, press your hands in your thighs, and circle your shoulders back. Then press the backside of your hands in your thighs, circle forward. And reach your arms up. And stretch. Release your arms again. All right, and then let's do something for our brain for a short moment. Waking up the brain. Take your right hand and bring it into Jain Mudra. Thumb and index finger together. And take your left hand And place the ring and the little finger on the base of your thumb. So you're here. And then try to swap. Didn't do this in a long time. And swap. So you shift your attention from left to right. You can close your eyes, keep your eyes open, I don't mind. Try to do this without looking at your hands. And when you feel confident, you can increase the speed and swap, and swap, swap, swap. Don't work yourself up if this is too tough for you. Don't stress yourself. Play around. Take it easy. Observe your confusion without judgment. Keep that inner smile about how funny it is that your brain tries to figure out what to do and maybe stumbles. And by the way, if you do this every day for a minute, if we meet next week again, oops, sorry. If we meet next week again, you will be able to do that anyway. So you have wired your brain for this movement and it's not difficult anymore. Try it, do it every day. Okay, shake your hands. Good. Come on your knees. Cat and cow. Gently massage your spine. Inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Every time you exhale, curl. Every time you inhale, stretch your belly. And from here, push back on your feet, toes on the mat, stretch the soles of your feet, and breathe in the soles of your feet. Maybe reach forward. With the next inhalation on all four, exhale, down dog. Walk your dog. Lift and lower your heels. Tilt your hip. Twist your upper body. And then come into a full down dog. And inhale from here. Come on, plank. Move your shoulders over your wrists. And with the next exhalation, bring your knees on the mat. Lift your chest and pull back into folded leaf. And sit on your heels. And direct your breath into your lower back. Inhale on all four. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees on the floor, pull back into folded leaf. Inhale into cow. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, knees on the mat, push back. And cow, inhale. Down dog. Plank. And folded leaf. Massage your body. And bring your awareness into your feet and hands, into the tips of your hairs, into your whole body. Let's say 2 times more. One last time. And then stay here. Push your hands forward, keep sitting on your heels, breathe in your flanks, in between your ribs, under your shoulder blades. And take deep breaths. Rest your forehead on the mat. And from here, lift your gaze. Walk your hands to the left side of the mat and place your right hand on top of the left. Relax your head and breathe in your right flank. Inhale, center, and walk over to the right side. Place your left hand on top of the right. Release. Relax your head, leaning on your arm. Breathe in your left flank. And then come back. Inhale on all four. Exhale, down dog. Walk your dog a little bit more. Come into full down dog. Shake your head, yes or no. Release your neck. Tongue, lift your heels. Inhale. Exhale, bend your knees. Jump or walk to your hands. And lift your chest, lengthen your lower back, and release your upper body into forward fold. Again, inhale, lengthen your lower back, and exhale into forward fold. One more time, inhale, lift your chest, and then exhale, roll up vertebra by vertebra, reaching up your arms, hands in front of your heart. And step to the front of the mat. Feet hip wide apart, tuck your navel in, lengthen your spine, connect the crown of your head with the sky above you. Uttanasana, reach up your arms. Uttanasana, forward fold, exhale. Step back into low lunge, right leg, reach up your arms, and exhale into down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, push up, full chaturanga or go over your knees. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg in front in between your hands. Left knee on the floor, reach up your arms. Exhale, forward fold. Relax your head. Inhale, bend your knees, roll up, Uttanasana. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. Reach up, inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Step left leg back, inhale. Down dog. Planking. Push up. Cobra. Down dog. Left leg in front. Reach up, inhale. Forward fold. Bend your knees, roll up. Utthahasta. Hands in front of your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, right leg back. Low lunge. Down dog. If you know the sequence, you can go in your own breath and your own pace. Inhale, plank. Exhale, push up. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. And this time bring your right leg in front, step into lizard. Right foot is on the outside of the mat. Left hand is inside. And reach up. Forward fold, step your feet mat wide. Relax into forward bend. Then bend your knees, roll up. And close your feet again, hip wide. Hands in front of your heart. Left side, reach up. Forward fold. Left leg back. Low lunge. Down dog. Plank, inhale. Push up. Up dog. Cobra. Down dog. Left foot on the outside of the left hand. Lizard. Inhale here. Place your knee on the floor, reach up. Then forward fold. Feet mat wide. Bend your knees, roll up. And when you gaze to your thumbs, you step your feet hip wide together. Exhale in front of your heart. One more time. Reach up, inhale. Forward fold. Right leg back. Down dog. Plank. Push up. If you want to go into up dog, you can do this now. Otherwise, do cobra. Down dog. Lizard. Right leg on the outside of the mat. Stay here a little bit. Then place your left knee on the floor, and this time reach up your right hand. Come into twist, open up. Take a deep breath in your heart. Exhale, release, and step into forward fold. Then step your feet mat wide. Bend your knees, roll up. Reach your arms up. Look at your thumbs, close your legs again. Exhale, hands in front of your heart. One more time. Inhale, forward fold. Left leg back. And reach up. Down dog. Planking. Push up over your knees or the full push up, and then come into cobra or up dog. Down dog. Left foot into lizard. Right knee on the floor. Lift your left arm up. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet mat wide. Bend your knees, roll up. And when you gaze to your thumbs, close your feet. One last round. Reach up your arms. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Right leg back. Down dog. Then one vinyasa. Either up dog or cobra. Down dog. From here, right foot into lizard. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Exhale, forward fold. Feet mat wide. Relax your neck. Inhale, bend your knees, roll up. And when you look to your thumbs, close your feet. Hands in front of your heart. Left side one more time. Inhale. Exhale. Left foot back. Reach up your arms. Down dog. Planking. And push up. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Lizard, left foot in front. Reach up your left arm. Forward fold, feet mat wide. Stay here for a moment. Relax. Grab your elbows and gently sway from side to side. Either your knees are straight or you can bend your knees slightly. If you bend your knees, your your lower back has less strain and pressure. So if you have back issues, keep your knees slightly bent. Circle your shoulders. And then interlace your hands behind your back and gently bounce. Keep your hands closed. And take deep breaths in your shoulders. Then bend your knees and place your hands on your back. And come up with a straight back. Step your feet together, hip wide, reach up your arms. Inhale, exhale into Namaste. And take a moment to observe how your body feels, how you feel. Observe your breath and your heartbeat. From here we're going into the Warrior 3. I'll show you, we start with the beginner's version. So you come here on your right leg, you lift your left leg, find your balance, then bring your hands in front of your heart, bend your standing leg, and extend the left leg back. Beginner's version, upper body diagonal. You don't go into the full scale version, upper body and leg parallel to the floor. Instead, you stay here, and you can keep your standing leg bent. The challenge here is upper body, arms and leg are in one line. And I want you to stay here. Tuck your navel in to keep a stable core, and then you bring your hands to your knee and you extend again. We do this 5 times, yeah? For the advanced guys, you can come into your full Warrior 3. I'm just stepping a little bit back. Hips square. Tuck your navel in, keep your shoulders wide. Maybe straighten the standing leg, and then exhale and bring hand and knee together. 1, 2, 3, nice and slow. 4, keep the balance, strong back. 5, let's do one more. 6, very good. And from here, bend your right leg, step back slowly in control into high lunge. Feel your breath, your heart rate. And with the next exhalation, sink down, step back into dancing dog. Shake your head yes and no. Reach up your right leg parallel to the floor, so the hip is square to the floor. Exhale, crunch nose and knee together. And then step in between your hands. And one more time, low lunge. Left knee on the floor. Reach up your arms. Arms make a big circle back and down. And from here, push into half gate for a moment. Take a block or 2 blocks under your hands. Elongate your arms. And release your neck, release your jaw. Slow, calm breaths. Walk both hands to the left side. Lift your left shin and place it in the left diagonal. And then bend your right knee and move forward. and back. Bend the right knee, move forward and back. And bring a little bit of movement in your right hip. Keep the upper body in alignment with a diagonal that points to 11 o'clock and the kneecap points to 12 o'clock. Make circles. So you're moving your hip in a circle, other way around, and you're moving your knee in a circle, or your upper body in a circle. And then from here, move your knee forward again, lift your elbow, and gently push the knee open, and this will deepen the stretch in your right hip joint. If you want to deepen further, lift your gaze, lift your head, and just enjoy the stretch. Work with Uddiyana Mula Bandha here. Tuck your navel in and up. Pull your sitting bones together. That's a strong stretch on your pelvic floor. So keep some tension there. Don't press in your pelvic floor. From here, come back. Lift your shin parallel to the long side of the mat. Walk back to your right leg. And then walk over to the right side. Release, move forward. Inhale and then exhale, step back into planking. Push up. Down dog. Stay here for a moment, compare left and right, especially the legs, the hips. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Inhale, lift your chest at the front of the mat. Exhale, forward fold. And in forward fold, interlace your hands again, gently bounce. Shake your head, yes and no. Take a deep breath in your shoulders. Then bend your knees, place your hands on your back, and come up with a straight back. Reaching up the arms, gaze to your thumbs, and bring your hands in front of your heart. Let's do the left side. Beginner's version, warrior 3. Sorry. You stand on your left leg, you lift your right leg, and you bend your standing leg, bring your hands in front of your heart, and then you slowly and gently extend the right leg. And you're here. Stay in the diagonal, arms, hands touching the knee, extending back. Yeah? And the other guys, you go into your full warrior. Tuck your navel in. Find your balance. Maybe keep the standing leg straight. Let's go. Hands on the knees. 1, 2. Strong back. 3. Sorry. Wishful thinking. Now comes 4. 5. Nice and slow. And 1 more. 6. Very good. Tuck your navel in. Work on your back. Bend your standing legs. Step back completely in control. Come into high lunge. And catch your breath. Tuck your navel in. Let your tailbone drop down. And take a deep breath. And exhale. Hands on the floor. Step into planking. Lift your gaze. Inhale. Exhale, Vinyasa. Again, do no up dogs if you never have done that before. Do cobra. And relax into down dog. And reach up your left leg. Hips square to the floor. Crunch. Exhale, knee and nose together. And then step in between your hands for low lunge. Right knee on the floor. Reach up your arms. And then release, arms going back and down. Push back into half gate. Relax your head. Feel the stretch in your left leg. Feel your breath. Then we walk both hands to the right side. So now my spine is pointing to 1 o'clock and my foot is pointing, the left foot, to 12 o'clock. I'm lifting my right shin and I bring it in this diagonal. Now my shin is in the diagonal to 1 o'clock. And what I'm doing now is bending the left knee and straightening the left knee, moving the hip forward and back. And this is just to warm up the left hip joint. And you can do really small movements. You don't have to do big movements. Whatever feels good. And then start to make circles. Imagine you do a circle with your bum, with your hip. The knee's okay if it circles as well. Deepening the movement and the stretch in your left hip joint. Other way around. Observe differences between left and right. Remember how it felt on the other side. Do you feel any differences to the left hip joint? All right, come back and then bend your left knee. Rest your weight on your right hand, lift your left elbow and press your left elbow in your knee. And when you push the knee back, you will feel immediately a deepening of the stretch in your left hip joint. The crown of your head is pointing to 1 o'clock. The knee is pointing to 12 o'clock. Tuck your navel in, engage your core and your pelvic floor muscles. With the next inhalation, come back, right shin parallel to the long side of the mat. Inhale, come forward into low lunge. Exhale, step back and paddle a little bit along in dancing dog. And then one vinyasa, inhale, curve forward. Exhale, push up, up dog or cobra. And then come on your knees and rest and folded leaf. And inhale, come on all four. Exhale, into down dog. Inhale into plank. And we go into the side plank from here. Right hand under your shoulder. And you turn on your right hand. For the beginners, you can kneel on your right knee. And then lift the left leg. So we are here. And for the advanced guys, you can extend your legs. And you're here. So I'm doing the advanced version, but I'll show you what we do now. Beginner's version, you lift your left leg. And what you do now is you bring your elbow and knee together. And then you extend. Inhaling, exhale. And we do this 7 times. At least 5 times. Try. So I'm doing the full version here. Lift your left leg, tag your navel in. 1. 2, challenge your balance. 3. 4. 5. Nice and slow. 6. Keep your hip up. 7. Very good. Come back into planking. Inhale, lift your head. And exhale on your belly and cobra or up dog and down dog. Walk your dog. And then inhale into planking. Lift your head. And now we go on the left side. I'm staying like this. Remember, beginners, left knee on the floor. Take a moment, take a break, and work your way into the beginner's version. Right leg up, right arm up, and then you exhale and bring knee and arm together. Tuck your navel in 7 times. Keep the balance and work on your core. For the advanced guys, extend your legs. Lift your right leg up. Keep the balance. And then from here, elbow and knee. 1, 2, 3. Tuck your navel in. 4, 5, 6. One last. Nice and slow. 7. Don't rush. And release into planking. Very good. Lift your head. Inhale. Exhale. Flow your vinyasa. Up dog or cobra. And push into down dog. And find yourself in down dog. Feel your breath and heart rate. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Jump. Walk to the front of the mat. Lift your chest. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Shake your head, yes and no. Circle your shoulders. Interlace your hands behind your back and bounce. Take deep breaths in your shoulders. Relax your neck. Then place your hands on your back. Keep your hands together. Bend your knees. Come up with a straight back. Reach up your arms. Gaze towards your thumbs and bring your hands in front of your heart. From here, I want you to step back with your left leg. And we're doing high lunge. Right leg in front, left leg in the back. And we're doing the kicks. Beginner's version first. Come on your right knee. Lift your left knee and touch your knee with your right hand. And then step back. Bring your left hand on the hip. Reach up your right arm. Kick. And come back. And every time you come back, you bend your left knee a little bit. Like you want to go deeper into this position, into the high lunge. Yeah? All right, this is the beginner's version. Advanced version, take a bigger step. Right arm up, left hand on your hip. And you keep your knee in your hand. Take a big step back and then bring your kneecap touching, very gently, touching the floor. Yeah? Inhale. Exhale. So that's the advanced version. Find your version. Right leg in front, left leg in the back. Left heel up, left hand on the hip, right arm up. Let's do this together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Stay here in high lunge. Feel your heartbeat, your breath. And let your body breathe as you need it. Breath slows down by itself. And from here, I want you to do a little work in. I want you to observe your flight tendencies. Everybody taking a bigger step now. And then slowly lowering the left knee to the floor, really close to the left floor, and hold it. And just stay here. Observe your feelings and your thoughts. And I want you to place one conscious breath in between the impulse to go out of the posture and your reaction. So before you say, oh, that's enough, I can't do this anymore, take one conscious breath, or maybe 2 or 3. Don't judge your feelings and your thoughts. And it's not about endurance and holding this. It's about observing your feelings and thoughts without judging or reacting to them. So I decide very consciously now that I have enough. I place my hands on the mat. And I wait for you in down dog. If you should decide to stay a little bit longer, I'm paddling already my dog, walking my dog, calming my breath. So maybe you have catched up now and you're in down dog too. Inhale into plank. Push up. Up dog or cobra. Down dog. Inhale, lift your heels. Exhale, bend your knees, gaze forward. Jump or walk to the front of the mat. Lift your chest when you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Interlace your hands behind your back. Bounce. Take 2 deep breaths in your shoulders. Relax your neck. Maybe shake your head to make sure that your neck is relaxed. Then place your hands on your back. Keep the hands close together. Bend your knees. And come up with a straight back. Reach up your arms. And bring your hands in front of your heart. And feel your body. Reflect how that worked with the one conscious breath in between impulse and reaction. And then let's do the other side. I stay like this. So I'm stepping my right leg back, coming into high lunge. Let's do the beginner's version. Right hand on the hip, left arm up. And you push on your left leg. You bring your right knee up. You touch your right knee with your left hand. You take a little step back, finding your balance and maybe bouncing a little bit here. Bringing the right knee down, working on your leg strength. And this is all you do. That's the beginner's version. And one piece of advice, don't be impatient. You need patience here, guys. Work up the strength for this exercise. I'd rather have it you do this 10 times beginner's version than 5 times advanced version and it's just too much and you're unstable and you can't hold the balance and you don't go through. Choose one version that you can manage and stick to it. All right, advanced version. Move your right foot further back, right hand on the hip, left arm up. And what I'm doing here is I'm kicking out of my knee in my hand with the foot, taking a big step back and touching the floor with the right kneecap. Kick, step back, find your balance, touch. Okay, let's do this together 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 2 more, 9, touch 10, and stay in high lunge. Everybody widen their step, move your right leg further back, tuck your navel in, let your tailbone drop down. Let's do our little work in. Focus on your thoughts and feelings while lowering the right leg, really close to the floor, holding it. Placing one conscious breath in between the impulse, I want to go out of this, and the reaction to do that. And you're testing your borders here, guys. Consciously, without any danger, you can't hurt yourself here. Play around. How does it feel to go out of your comfort zone? How do you deal with that? Okay, I consciously decide I have enough. Step back into dancing dog, paddling your dog, stretching your heels, your muscles in the legs. And just for contemplation, coming into down dog for a moment, feeling your body, your breath, your feelings and your thoughts, non-judgmental. Come on your knees. Come into folded leaf or child's pose. And while you rest and observe your breath, I sit because otherwise I breathe in the microphone. It's not so nice. And you just rest. I mind the time. So, becoming the observer doesn't change the world. It doesn't make the world a place of rainbows and unicorns, but it helps you to deal better with your feelings and your emotions. And that often gives better results in relationships, in your workspace, in the whole life actually. So what you learn here on your mat, what you observe with yourself, you practice to step out, to step back and become the observer and to go into a different level of observing and being. And this is very important. And it's a key thing in yoga, no matter what you do. And this you can take out into life. The next time you have a problem with your kid at home and it pushes your buttons, try to do step back and just take a breath before you react. One conscious breath in between impulse and reaction and see what happens. And this is tough, I know, but it's challenging as well. And it's very, how do you say, I don't know the English vocabulary right now. It gives you back a lot. It helps you a lot in your life. Okay, now you rested enough. Come back up on all four, tabletop. Last exercise here. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. And I want you to lift your left leg. This is an exercise for the muscles in your lower back. Left leg stays 90 degrees. And you lift and lower it very gently, like in slow motion, because I want you to avoid throwing the leg. Challenge here is to keep a long straight spine, to lift the head. Maybe look at the top of the mat. Don't let your head drop down. Don't lose the lengthening of your spine. Just gently lift and lower your knee. Let's say 5 more here. 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good. And one more time, lifting your knee. Keep it parallel to the floor. Lengthen your spine. Move your weight in your left hand and reach your right arm to the side and hold this. 2, 3, 4, and relax. Very good. Shake your left hand, reach up your left arm, inhale. Exhale, interlace into needle and thread. And rest. Lean on your left shoulder. No pressure on head and neck, that's important. Observe how breath and heartbeat comes down and enjoy the stretch. Don't worry, if you look away from the screen, I will always indicate when we change the position again, so you don't have to lift your head all the time. I will tell you with the next inhalation we move, yeah? So you can just relax when you look away from the screen and you're like here in needle and thread. Just stay there and relax and enjoy the position. I will alert you when it's time to move on. So now comes the time to move on. And I want you with the next inhalation to come back and reach your left arm up. And you exhale and you place your hand on the floor. And you move back into folded leaf. Again, rest and direct the breath in your lower back. And you can feel how the vertebrae move apart and you create space in between the vertebrae and the discs with every inhalation you take. Decompressing your spine, your lower vertebra. Let's do the other side with the next inhalation. Come on all four. So I'm turning around, you can stay. And by the way, this is another exercise where you can see how far you want to go out of your comfort zone. And please observe without judging. Place one conscious breath in between impulse and reaction. So you're kneeling on the left knee, lifting the right leg. That's it. No touching the floor with the right knee. Instead, tucking your navel in, lengthening your neck, gaze at the top of the mat and stay there with your eyes. Don't let your head drop down. The right shin keeps parallel to the floor and no throwing the leg. Make it slow and deliberate. Let's say 5 more. 5, 4, and lift as high as you can. 3, strong lower back. 2, and 1. And from here, come again in this position. I call it the chien pipi. Keep the knee up, move your weight in your right hand and lift your left hand to the side, lengthen your spine, keep the head up. And this is the moment where you can place one conscious breath in between impulse and reaction to go out. Otherwise, stay with me. 3, 4, one more breath. And release, very good. Shake your right hand, reach up. Exhale and interlace into needle and thread. Lean on your right shoulder. Keep the left arm 90 degrees bent. No pressure on head or neck. This is important, especially if I can't see you. And my weight is behind my knees. Don't move too far forward. You have too much pressure on head and neck. Keep the bum over your knees. And then just relax and enjoy the stretch until I say we change the posture. All right, with the next inhalation, we want to go out of the posture. So you inhale and you lift your right arm. You exhale, you place your hand on the floor. And you stay on all 4. You just inhale and reach back the right leg. And exhale and bring the right knee behind the right wrist. Walk your shin forward and move into pigeon pose. If you have problems with your knees, you lie on your back. You bring your right foot in front of your left knee and you tuck your left knee in and give yourself a nice stretch. Now rest. Enjoy a stretch. And again, step into that space of the observer. Become aware of feelings and thoughts that may arise. And don't judge. Everything is allowed to show. Just breathe through it. And this is the exact definition of cleansing. Let the feelings arise. And breathe through them. And then you can let them go. And with the next inhalation, come back on all 4. And swap the sides. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, bring your knee behind your left wrist. Walk your shin forward and move back into pigeon pose. And if you have knee problems, you lie on your back. Left foot in front of the right knee and you tuck in the right knee. Otherwise, relax here into your pigeon pose. Breathe, observe, non-judgmental. With the next inhalation, lift your chest. Exhale, step back into down dog. Walk your dog. And come on your knees. Take a block. If you don't have a block, imagine placing the forearms on the mat that you have one block distance between your elbows. So you imagine you keep your elbows, even if you lift your elbows, the inside of your elbows and your biceps, this muscle, keep pointing forward. Don't let your elbows point outward, yeah? Imagine you have a block in between your elbows and you want to hold that block. If you have a block, take the block in between your elbows and let's do 5 lifts. Lifting and lowering. And while you do that, keep pressing your index finger and your thumb into the mat. Rotating your shoulders open. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. Let's do it a couple of times more. And tuck your navel in. Just observe your overall body tension and direct your tension where you need it. You need it in your belly and in your shoulders, not in your neck and in your jaw. Okay, release. Circle your shoulders. Place your hands behind you. Come on your fingertips and just lift your chest. You can keep your chest and chin tucked together, or you can release your head, whatever feels fine. Play around. It's just a gentle counter posture for the pull-ups. And come back. Second round. This time I want you to tuck your toes on the mat and lift knees and elbows at the same time. 2, 3, 4, 5. One more. 6. Tuck your navel in and release. All right. Circle your shoulders. And come into Garudasana, right arm on top of the left, and just tuck your elbows in and release your head forward. And breathe in the space in between your shoulder blades. Maybe tilt your head from side to side, but keep in mind your chin is lowered. Your head is dropped down. Keep it that way. And you can even tilt your whole upper body, whatever feels fine here, to bring some stretch in between your shoulder blades. Release. Let's do the other side, left on top of the right. Pull your elbows down. Tuck your elbows to your chest. Drop your chin down. And maybe sway from side to side. Take deep breaths in between your shoulder blades. And release. Third round. Either you stick to the version before elbows and knees together at the same time, or you go with me in the dolphin now and you try your luck there. Dolphin means I'm straightening my legs, so my knees are not on the floor anymore, and I don't mind if you step really close to the block, which is really tough, or if you step back a little bit further. Yeah. And from here we try to lift the block 5 times without bending the knees. 2, 3, 4. Tuck your navel in. Push your elbows together. 1 more. Build up the strength for down dog and push-ups. And release. So shoulders 1 more time. This time, cross your right arm over your chest. Grab your upper arm and pull your upper arm towards your chest. But don't tilt. Pull your right shoulder back and create a stretch in your upper muscle here. Release. Cross the left arm over your chest and press. Pull the left shoulder back. And release. Very good. Okay. From here, on all 4, inhale, lift your chin. Exhale, go into down dog. Let's do 3 semi-vinyasas. Roll through your spine, inhaling into planking. Push up dog or cobra. Down dog. 2 more times. Inhale, exhale. Last time. Inhale, exhale. And come on your knees again. Go into folded leaf and rest for a moment. With your next inhalation, roll up into a sitting position and go to the back of the mat. Maybe you remember from class crawling. You had a lot of fun with that, I remember. Okay, the right hand goes forward and crisscross, the left knee goes forward. I'm touching my left wrist. And then I'm moving my left hand and my right knee forward. Right hand, left knee. Left hand, right knee. If you don't think it's a normal movement, you don't have to think about it. Now we go back. Right hand, left knee. And my right hand is touching my right knee. Left hand, right knee. Right hand, left knee. Left hand, right knee. Right hand, left knee. Let's do it again for our brains. Right hand, left hand. Don't think about the legs. Right hand, left hand. 1 more time, right hand. Go back. Right hand back, left knee. Left hand, right hand, left hand, right hand. Okay? Now I want you to go on all 4 at the end of the mat, hands under the shoulders. Tuck your toes on the mat, and I want you to lift your knees really ever so slightly over the ground. Not 10 centimeters, really, really low. The lower, the better. And you tuck your navel and you lift your head. From here, you do the crawling again, and the knees stay over the floor. Tuck your navel in. Right hand, left hand. Let's do it slow, nice and slow. Right hand, left hand. 1 more right. And now we go back. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Right hand, left foot. Left hand, right foot. Again. Left hand, right hand, left, right, and back. 1, 2, 3. Keep the knees low. 1 more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, and rest. Shake out your hands. Catch your breath. Feel the warmth you created as soon as you work with your core element fire. It's getting warm. Shake your hands out. All right. Step on your feet. Bounce. Forward fold. Place your hands under your feet. You can bend your knees already, it's fine. This is not about hamstring stretch. It's about your wrists. Bend your knees really low, like you sit on a small chair. And now lift your chest and pull your hands from your feet, under your feet, which is impossible because your body weight is on your hands. But what you do is you create space in your wrists. And relax. One more time on your knees. Now we can go in the center of the mat, tabletop. And this is the break dancer. All right, we'll break it down step by step. Tuck your toes on the mat and lift your knees ever so slightly, like before. Lift your head. And what I'm doing now is I'm leaning on my left foot and right hand. And then I'm coming back. And the right foot went up. And now I'm leaning on my right foot and left hand, and the left foot is up. And this is all. Again, lean on the right hand, left foot, lifting the right leg. And lean on the left hand and right foot, lifting the left leg. Now focus only on lifting the right leg, lifting the left leg, lifting the right leg, lifting the left leg. Come back, lifting the right leg and the left hand, pulling the elbow back, extending the right leg. Coming back into tabletop, knees close to the floor. And now lifting left leg, extending, pulling back the right elbow. Coming back, knees really low. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3. I promised you all rounder and core muscles, shoulder muscles, arm muscles, all is in here. Let's do this a couple of times more. Let's say 5 times more. 5, 4, 3, 2, keeping the balance, and 1, and relax. Child's pose or folded leaf, you relax. You feel your breath, your heartbeat, and you just be aware of that in your body. Should your mind wander away, not your mind, your focus, gently bring your focus back into your breath and body feeling. And with the next inhalation, you come on all 4. You cross your shins, you sit back, and you come into Baddha Konasana. And relax. Release your jaw. Maybe press your knees down with your elbows. Then roll up into sitting position. Let's do the end sequence. Come on your back. Go in your inversion posture. Either you have a block under your bum, or you place your hands under your bum, extending the legs upwards. Or you go into your shoulder stand, or if you are used to do headstand, this is the moment. You can do your headstand here. Then tuck your knees to your forehead, make a little parcel, and let your feet drop onto the floor, or stay with your knees on your forehead. If you really have a solid stance with your toes on the floor here in plow, release your hands and press them in the floor. Enjoy the stretch. Take care that your neck is not flat on the floor. Instead, push the backside of your skull into the ground and gently lift your chin from your chest. Keep some space between neck and floor. Maybe let your knees drop to your ears. And then slowly from here, maybe support your back. Place your hands on your back. Roll out of the posture, vertebra by vertebra. And from here, come into Fish Matsyasana. Either extended leg, or you can place your feet in Baddha Konasana. There's some pressure on the crown of your head. Most of the pressure on your elbows. And now consciously feel the pressure on the crown of your head. Maybe you have some pressure in the center of your forehead. Sixth chakra. Feel into the throat. Fifth chakra. And in your heart. And push your heart up. Make space around your heart. Space in your throat. And let the energy flow all the way to the crown of your head. And when your arms get tired, tuck your chin in, roll out of the posture, vertebra by vertebra, and tuck your knees in, nose to your knees. Let's do a twist. Either you extend the right leg on the floor, or you place your right foot in front of the floor. Bring the legs to the right side. Open your left arm. Enjoy the stretch. And that sound that you just heard was my spine. It decompressed. So if you hear these sounds, plopping sounds, it's nothing you have to worry about. The spine is decompressing, setting energy free. This is exactly what we want. Because during the day, if you stand upright, you have a lot of pressure on spine, discs, vertebrae. And by decompressing, they plop apart and you get some space in again. All right, let's try the other side. Maybe it plops again. Maybe it plopped with you as well. Bring your legs on the left side. Either you extend the left leg or you place your left foot in front of your bum. Knees dropping to the left side. Open your right arm. Turn your head to the right side. And let go. Then release, come back. Tuck your knees in one more time. And I want you, before you go into Shavasana, to come into an upright sitting position one more time for a Kapalabhati breathing exercise. We do this together. All right. Come into a comfortable position and bring your arms in this position. Some of you guys know this exercise already. We're doing Kapalabhati here a couple of times. And when you're ready, when you're finished, you exhale, you take a deep breath in, and while you take a deep breath in, you bring your thumbs together over your head. And you really hold that breath as long as it feels fine. And when you're ready to let go, you exhale and you open a diamond white light ball all around you like a tent. And you press all the stuff you want to get rid of into the floor. You do this really slow. You exhale slow, and you imagine diamond white light exploding all around you and surrounding you like a ball of light. The Kapalabatis, you stay in my breathing rhythm if you can. Concentrate on the tip of your nose. Don't focus on your belly. Kapalabhati was exhaling. Imagine you exhale through your nose a mosquito. So the emphasis is on the exhalation. Try to relax your eyebrows, especially the point in between your eyebrows. Try to relax your shoulders, that you don't pull up your shoulders while you do Kapalabhati. And most important, I know it's tough, place the tips of your fingers on the ground joints of your fingers. So it's not this, it's really opening the palms of your hands, extending the thumb away. So you have a lot of tension in your hands, and then you extend your arms to the side. You lower your shoulders, and if I see myself from the side, it's not this. Yeah, it might happen during the exercise. So lift your chest, be proud. Lift your arms next to your body and really work on these muscles here. Really pull these guys down. So there's a lot of tension in your arms, in your shoulders, not in your neck and jaw. Let's do this together. Bring your arms in 45 degrees to the side. Extend your thumbs and create tension in the palms of your hands. Let's do some Kapalabhatis. Inhale, bring your thumbs together. Hold your breath. Slowly exhale. Open diamond white light all around you. Press everything you are ready to let go into the ground under your arms. Then release your hands for a moment and place them in your lap. And feel the energy in your aura around you. Imagine diamond white light staying in your aura, protecting you like a protective shield. Only healthy and positive stuff gets in. Let's do one more round. Arms on 45 degrees, lower your shoulders, relax your face and your jaw and your neck. Let's do the Kapalabhatis. Inhale, hold, slowly exhale. Breathe normal. Let's do one more round. Arms on 45 degrees, lower your shoulders, relax your face and your jaw and your neck. Let's do the Kapalabatis. Inhale, hold, slowly exhale. Release. Breathe normal. Slowly nod your head. Slowly open your eyes and bring your awareness outside again. Gaze to the ground. Rub your hands and release. And lie down in your Shavasana. And while you rest in your Shavasana, I'll mind the time and ring a bell at the end of the Shavasana. Take a deep breath, inhale, and sink into your mat. Feel your body resting on the floor. Move your shoulders away from your ears. Move your tailbone towards your heels. And snuggle your lower back on the ground. Relax your thigh muscles, toes rolling outside, and place the palms of your hands facing upwards. Let some air on your armpits. Consciously arrive in your Shavasana. And I want you to step back again in your mind and become the observer. Connect with your higher self and step into that place of quiet and peace. It's normal and natural that thoughts arrive. Thoughts bubbling up from your conscious cognitive mind. And this is like breathing, you can't stop it, so don't fight it. Thoughts bubbling up, like in a pot of water that you put on the fire. And you look into the water and the bubbles coming up. Imagine your thoughts are bubbles of soap with rainbow colors, just drifting up and floating in the air. And what you can do with your awareness, you become aware of these bubbles. You don't go into their content, you don't attach to their meaning. You just see the bubbles floating around you, and you imagine your conscious awareness as a finger, and you can touch each and every bubble slightly with your finger. And what happens is that the bubble will burst and disappear. So I want to invite you to use your awareness in this manner Every time a thought arises like a soap bubble in rainbow colors, gently floating through the room and drifting up, you touch it with your awareness and it splashes and it's gone. And this is all what you do during the relaxation now. If your mind focus drifts away, gently bring it back and stick with the picture of the soap bubbles. Now I want you to redirect your awareness from your thoughts to your breath. Bring your awareness in your lower belly and feel from the inside the lifting and lowering of your belly. Every time your focus gets pulled away by another thought, just very gently let the soap bubble burst. Gently deepen your breath. Move fingers and toes. Circle wrists and ankles. Move arms and legs. Reach your arms up over your head. And tuck your knees in and embrace your knees like a little parcel. And then come over the side or the length of your spine into an upright sitting position. And bring your hands in front of your heart. Feel your heart behind your hands. Thank yourself from the bottom of your heart that you take care of yourself, that you find time and space, that you stick to your routine, and that you appreciate yourself. We close the session with 3 times Om. Take a deep breath. Om. 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 Wrap your hands, place your warm hands where you need healing, or wake up your face. Ground yourself with the Yoga Mudra. And gently come up. Namaste. Thank you very much, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.